Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my very own pasta salad. This is a super quick and easy recipe, so let's get right into it. First things first, we're going to start off with a pot of water. This is going to be used to cook our pasta, and I am setting it on high. And now I'm going to throw in some salt. You can really use any pasta for this recipe that you prefer. This is the one that I am using today. I prefer the tricolor Rotini pasta. I am just throwing this in and I will be cooking it according to the directions on the box. After about 7 minutes, my pasta was ready to be drained, and here that's what I'm doing. Now we want our pasta to be as cool as possible for this recipe, so I'm going to start off by running some cold water over the pasta. If your pasta is too warm when you make the macaroni, things like the mayonnaise that you're going to put in won't really stick, it'll just melt. So that's why we need to make sure that it's nice and cold. I am throwing our cooked pasta into a mixing bowl here, and I'm going to cover it before I go ahead and set it aside. Like I said, you want this to be super cool, so I like to just leave it out for a little bit before I go ahead and season it. Or if you're really in a rush, you can cover it and put it in the freezer, but make sure you're keeping track of it, and if it's in the freezer for like 15 minutes or so, you'll be good to go. Now for the ingredients for our pasta salad. I am using a purple onion. You can also use a white onion. I love using that too. And some red, green, and orange bell peppers because you want to add some color to this dish. You can also add other things that you prefer. Some people like corn, some people like peas, things like that. This is just what I prefer in my macaroni salad. Now I am going to dice the bell peppers and onions up into small bite-sized pieces. And this is how colorful and tiny you want it to look. Now we want to uncover that pasta that we set aside and begin throwing in our seasoning. I like to put the peppers and onions in a little bit at a time and measure out how much or how little I want to be in the pasta salad. So that's what you see me doing here. I am going to be starting off with some mayonnaise today, and this is the brand that I decided to use. I'm literally going to put a dollop in here and work up as I go because you can always add, but you can't remove. And for the seasonings, I have Mrs. Dash here. Y'all know how I feel about this seasoning. Y'all know I love it, and I am starting off with this one. And you want to make sure you're constantly mixing and integrating everything together. Next up, we've got some good old black ground pepper. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this in here. I am also going in with this Creole seasoning right here. I love this one and it adds a lot of flavor. I also prefer the one with no salt so that I can control the amount of salt I'm putting in the food. Speaking of salt, I'm gonna throw some salt in here, just a tad. And we're gonna keep on mixing. Now this is the secret ingredient, y'all, a Thousand Island dressing. I drizzle a little bit on here and it just adds so much flavor. And for the final touch and some color, I am going to go in with some parsley flakes. And as always, you all can add the seasonings to your preference and your taste, whatever you prefer. And that's all there is to it. Like I said, y'all, this recipe is super quick and super easy, and this is the final result. Isn't she beautiful, y'all? And it was so delicious. And if you decide to try this recipe out, please be sure to share it with me on my socials. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at As Told by Brandy, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.